This is a video that I've been meaning to make for a little while. There will be some of you who this is totally irrelevant to, but there will also be some of you who followed me from my main channel, maybe for a year or two, and then followed me over to this channel and are wondering why I suddenly just sort of stopped putting stuff on the internet, why I stopped making videos. And there are a lot of reasons, one being family, one being busyness and time, but a big factor of this was my health. And I've been to see doctors and stuff. I'm fine. I think I'm fine. But there's been some really sort of strange things that have happened to me which have really affected the way that my creative brain works. So this started about a year ago, I'd say, where I just suddenly started to have these really intense, painful headaches, like a throbbing pain in the back of my head, kind of a worrying pain. It felt like a vein was going to like pop or something like that. It was a really nasty pain, and it was a point. It wasn't like a global headache or an area. It was like a very fixed point. And there'll be times in videos that you've seen where this has been affecting me. For example, there was one I did up in Scotland. I'd driven 1,000 miles to try and get this one shot. And even in the video, I didn't mention it in the video, but even in the video, it's shot over 2 days, because this shot that I'll put up on the screen where I pull into the area and look up at Coolmore up on top of the in the Scottish mountains, that was what day one, and I started hiking, and then I actually had to abandon the hike just because of the pain and the danger of me going into the mountains with a potential vascular problem in my head. And then the next shot that you'll see is literally the next day. So there's a lot more struggles in this video. Some of you probably haven't seen this video, but there's a lot more struggles in this video than I sort of first talked about. And I eventually went to see loads of doctors. I had MRI scans and they couldn't find anything, but this went on for 6-7 months. And during that time, it was really hard to be creative. It was really hard to go hiking because it was just intense pain whenever my heart rate came up. My head would just throb with pain, and this was just consistent, really bizarre, but they couldn't find anything really wrong with me. And eventually, after about 6-7 months, that went away. And that took us up to about November, just before Christmas, 2023, when I thought I was going to get back to it. And I started posting a couple of videos. One of them I posted actually right near here about a tripod. And then all of a sudden, this thing happened in my eye, which is still the case now. All of a sudden, my eye just started sort of weeping, sort of like, you get sleep in your eye. I had loads and loads of sleep. Every time I wake up, I'd have just stuff covered. And then this sort of weird sort of thing started growing from underneath my eyelid. It's pretty gruesome, so I'm not going to go too deep into that. But that affected me for about 2 months, and it was really difficult to kind of maybe be on camera, because it's pretty gruesome looking. I had ideas of wearing like glasses and stuff, but I've still got to go and see someone. The doctor thinks I'm going to have surgery on my eye, but it seems to be repairing itself. After a few months, it seems to be receding a bit, this thing that I've got, which you can't see on the camera. I don't want to have surgery on my eye, so I'm hoping that's going to go away, and I'm feeling a little bit better. But those two kind of health problems have absolutely kicked the shit out of me creatively. I'm hoping that now I'm going to get back to things in the next couple of months. It's going to take me quite a bit of time to like get back up to speed, but I've got some huge visions for this channel and my other channels. I'm just trying to gather the energy to get back to it. It seems so crazy because people used to say to me, wow, Johnny, how do you put out so much content while also, having 3 kids and jobs and other work and stuff like that? How do you do it? And I guess I couldn't. I guess I burnt out massively and just couldn't keep up with it. But it seems crazy to think that there used to be a time when I'd make 2-3 videos a week, and now I'm struggling to make 1 in a month. But again, if you're just like new here, then this is a weird video. I'm Johnny, I'm a photographer, and I make landscape photography videos on this channel, and I make social media videos on my main channel. But for some of you, I know that you followed me through the whole journey on YouTube, and I kind of just wanted to explain why I just suddenly disappeared from pretty much all social media. I've been trying to fix this problem, and I haven't been able to figure out what it is, but I'm still here, and I'm still kind of as ambitious as I always was. And I think there's also been a bit of a kind of a social media recession where a lot of creators are quitting. I'm not going to quit, but I know why they are, and I can feel why they are. Social media doesn't feel good at the moment. It doesn't feel good for anyone. And for anyone who's got their livelihood attached to it, it's probably a pretty difficult time. So yeah, there's that mixed in with it as well. But for the most part, I just want to say, hi, I'm back, I hope. And I'm just hoping that by making a few of these simple little update videos, that I can kind of relearn the muscle memory of making videos and putting stuff on the internet. But anyway, just a quick video, me updating things. I hope you're well. I hope to hear from you in the comments. Not for the algorithm, just because it'd be nice to hear from people again, check in how everyone's doing. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, which I'm about to record now. So see you in the next one.